Privileged now to be joined by the six-time Top Fuel champion Tony Schumacher, and take a look who's joined us here. This is Miss Tennessee, Stefanie Wittler from Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. We'll be with you in a minute, Tony, but let's start with you, Stephanie.
Okay.
What brings you out to Memphis Motorsports Park on this, well, dreary Sunday, unfortunately?
Well, I know. I'm really disappointed it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, but I am Miss Tennessee, and I was supposed to sing the national anthem today, so
really?
I'm going to be back here tomorrow morning for sure.
And obviously a very huge Army supporter.
Definitely.
Tony, once again, more with you in a moment. But Stephanie, I want to ask you, got some drag racing in your background?
I do. It's in my blood, I guess you could say. My grandfather has a Plymouth Pro Stock, 1976 Plymouth Pro Stock, and he does still race it occasionally in Georgia where he lives. But, you know, I can remember as a little girl, always fascinated with the car and the loud noise and the power behind it. But he wishes he could be here today, and I wish he was here too. But he's definitely going to be watching tomorrow for sure.
Are you going to be able to make it back tomorrow?
Yes, I'm going to be back here tomorrow.
Oh, great. So get an opportunity to see you. And it was Tony Schumacher, right?
Yeah, it's pronounced Schumacher.
Schumacher. Okay.
You can call me six-time world champ like I told Hot Rod last year.
Fine, exactly. And you're in that position once again in the great rivalry that we all talked about at the beginning of the year. Your thoughts about how this countdown is playing out?
Well, it's fantastic. You know, at the beginning of the year, we talked about the rivalry between myself and Larry Dixon, and I think the point that I made was there's no rivalry unless we race each other, and now we've had a chance to do that. It's starting to be week in and week out. We've beat up on each other. It's been amazing.
Yeah,
the fans,
Indianapolis, this is Dallas, out of the right lane.
Out of the right lane where we didn't have lane choice. We were stuck in the right lane, and, you know, we won Indianapolis from the left lane having lane choice, and we took a little criticism that, well, you know, no one could win from that right lane. But then we went over to the right lane in Dallas, and Mike Green had to go against where it was 14-0. Not one car in Top Fuel had won from the right lane, and we got the job done beating those guys. And just an amazing team. It makes it very gratifying to go out and know you're running against Alan Johnson with a driver like Larry Dixon, a world champ himself, and the high caliber team. Those are my guys from last year. Knowing how good they are, to be able to go out and beat them is very satisfying.
Well, how good is this rivalry? Let's take a look at the numbers, career numbers. Tony Schumacher, a few less races. Larry Dixon, a few more round wins, but look at the national event wins. 109 between you, 8 championships, and it's looking like this year is going to play out. One of you guys has the potential to win this title again. When you look at numbers like that, what comes to your mind?
Well, they're just it's amazing numbers. It means that the fans that pay the money to come to an NHRA race are getting their money's worth. They're going to see an incredible battle. And I've said it for many, many years. The trophy that sits on the shelf that means the most is the one that you have to dig the deepest for. And with the cars out there, with the caliber that we're seeing right now, and it's not just me and Larry. There are 10 cars that can come out and win tomorrow. There's 16. 16 cars that can go out and win tomorrow because they all qualified. But there's 10 cars very capable of going out and laying down an outstanding number. And we saw, look at Sean Langdon a few weeks ago.
Exactly.
That's low ET against me in Charlotte. Runs career best. It just goes to show you that a lot of the cars are very similar in the way they're tuned right now. The driver has to sit up in the seat, and anybody can win.
And let's remember, he's racing Terry Haddock. We've seen him drive by our stage a couple of times. Tony is lending parts. John Force is lending parts. It's starting to look like Terry Haddock's going to be able to get it together to race you in round 1 tomorrow. Now, for you, Miss Tennessee, where do you go on from here then?
Well, I'm actually competing in Miss America in January 30th on TLC at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas, so we'll be there.
A question from our stat guy who is no doubt enamored by your beauty.
Oh.
He wants to know, has any Miss Tennessee ever gone on to win Miss America?
We have had one Miss America, and it was Kelly Cash. And that was in 1986, so I think it's time for another Miss America from the state of Tennessee.
Well, it's a privilege to have you on the set. We look forward to the national anthem tomorrow. And Tony, good luck with you tomorrow. Stat guy, you got something, don't you?
Hey, Stephanie, first up, good luck in Las Vegas. Miss New Jersey's never been to the drag races before, so I'm going to root for you for the first time ever. Good luck with that. Let's talk Tony Schumacher. He had top speed of the meet last week at Dallas, passing Joe Amato. There's only one statistic he has not done better than Joe, and that's final rounds. But check out these numbers. Joe has been to 99 final rounds. His winning percentage is 52%. Tony Schumacher has been to 94 finals, but this is the key number. He has won the race 64% of the time. I know down next year we'll probably see Tony in his 100th final round.
Yeah, that is very impressive indeed. Well, we've met the man. We call him the machine. And now here are the guys that get him down the racetrack.
Tony Schumacher, driver of the U.S. Army Top Fuel Dragster, and these are my guys.
Neil Strasboff, Hillsboro, Illinois, Assistant Crew Chief. Ryan McGelvery, Springfield, Missouri, Short Bulk Assembly, and Fuel. I'm Tyler Klauser from Kokomo, Indiana. I'll be the bottom end and racks.
Atomic Circle, Rapid City, Illinois, cylinder heads.
Brad Morse from Darlington, Indiana, left side of the engine.
Mike Zendeley, Indianapolis, wheels, tires, clutch.
Ron Friedman, Bradenton, Florida, superchargers and ignition.
Joe Viette, Pittsburgh, Indiana, clutch and driveline specialist.
Hi, I'm Mike Green, crew chief of the U.S. Army, top fuel dragster.
Oh, Mike Dunn, look at this. Rieff gets all the good stuff.
Isn't that special?
Yes, it is, and they are so cute together. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen when that gets watched back home. We'll be back with more from Memphis.